Jimmy! Gin. Big red beard. Whiskey. Collapsed. Terrible headache. Depressed. Killed him. Oh, все нормально. No. I decided I just got to give this up. Hi, my name's Steve Elliott. I was born in London, so I'm British, but I've been living here in Moscow for 12 years now. And about 5 years ago, I quit drinking. The best decision of my life, really. When I was drinking, I turned into a monster. A rude man, an aggressive man, sometimes even violent. I could get violent. Unpleasant guy. I wanted to get rid of him, so I killed him. I'm a guitarist and a songwriter. I was 15 years old. We were at a lunch party with some friends. My parents took me, and we had red wine, a little red wine at lunch, which was nice. But what ruined it was then that the son, who is my age, when the parents went away to talk, we drank gin, neat gin, and I got very, very sick. But I carried on drinking. I had a taste for it, and that's how I started. I think when you're young, it's easy. You can drink, you can do anything. But the older I got, the more it was the day after. Always the day after was a disaster. It was. I felt really terrible. I couldn't think straight. Terrible headache. I was depressed, grumpy, and rude to people. I think I had a problem with drinking, but I don't think I was alcoholic, because an alcoholic has to drink every day, I think. So I didn't drink every day, but I drank to excess too much. Well, I remember once in London I was drunk. It was after a big football match between England and Scotland. And of course, the English and the Scottish there's a big kind of thing between them. And I saw this Scottish man. He'd been at the game, and I said, "All right, Jimmy!" I said to him in a Scottish accent. And he turned around. He was a big man with a big red beard. I remember his big red beard, and he looked at me with a very evil look in his eye, and he started running at me. I thought, "Ugh!" And I turned around and I ran away. I thought, be careful of your mouth. It can be a dangerous thing. I was always interested in Russia. I learnt the alphabet, and I learnt some phrases. Пожалуйста, спасибо, добрый день, где находится метро, this sort of simple things. Жизнь прожит не поле перейти. I learnt that one. And it's quite true. What I noticed about the drinking culture when I arrived was that unlike in the UK, where it's only, bums who drink on the street, here everybody seemed to drink on the street. Even businessmen in a suit would be outside with a beep. Much cheaper than Europe. I enjoyed the drinking culture for 6 years. Whiskey, malt whiskey. Always finish the bottle, start the bottle, finish it. I think that's a Russian tradition, I'm not sure. You can't, when you open the bottle, you must finish the bottle. That was my problem. Once I started, I could not stop until I collapsed, really. We were having drinks at the Space Bar down in Paveletskaya, and we got so drunk up there that we fell down the stairs, and we were thrown out of the place. Don't come back here ever again, they said to us. And we went down, and we got a taxi, and I was shouting at the taxi because he didn't understand where I wanted to go. And then at some point we were stopped at some traffic lights, and I fell against the door of the car. I somehow opened the car and I fell out. into the snow and was looking up. As I tried to relieve myself, you know, I needed to go to the toilet, and of course when you're drunk you don't care about anything, so I went to, you know, and two policemen approached, and my wife went to them and said, "Oh, still normal, no, it's okay. And I don't know what she said, but they stopped, and she grabbed me and dragged me away, and my wife was very angry with me, and then I was sick, and it was awful, and it was a scandal, and so I decided I just got to give this up. That was, you know, the final straw. And I haven't had a drop since then. It's very difficult, though. It's quite difficult because, you know, social drinking is very common, of course. You go to somebody's house, they offer you drinks, you get offered drinks all over the way. When I got tempted, I would go out and walk for miles and miles around the parks, and do things. You know, you know, do something. You know, I'd take my guitar, or I would do some exercise. In the house, I would do press-ups, crazy amount of press-ups, and touch my toes, and that helped me. You need to find a way to distract yourself from your addiction. After 2 weeks, I had no desire at all. I mean, to drink alcohol, none at all. Going to Russia it saved me. I think it saved me. And because I found an angel here. Literally, my wife is an angel. I think she's an angel. It's a rock and roll kind of myth that all the band, everyone drinks and everyone takes lots of drugs. I don't think it's true. I think, you know, to be a really good musician, you have to have a clean head. If you're thinking of giving up, I'd say go for it. I mean, I feel so much better. My mind is clearer. I have more power, more creativity. I get up in the morning without feeling like death. And my liver thanks me. So I think it's a very good idea. I'll support you all the way, 100%.
1, 2, 3.
Let's rock.
Have you seen a dinosaur rock and roll? It's hard to dance when you're 20 foot tall and you're the size of a truck and twice as heavy. Boy, it takes a little time to rock it steady, but when you do, you boogie on through the night until way past 2. I said dinosaur rock, dinosaur roll, dinosaur roll, dinosaur feet, dinosaur feet, hopping to the beat, hopping to the beat, all over the land, they rock it to the dinosaur big band. Very kind, thank you. Good night.